In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit, one God, Amen. Hallo everyone, Christos Anesti, Christos Anesti, Christos Aftanf, Gen Omithni Aftanf. Christ is risen, truly He is risen, and Masihu Qam bil-Haqiqati Qam. This message is for the congregation of St. Monica, Coptic Orthodox Church in California, Newport Beach. Beloved church, please don't share this on social media or something. This message is just for our church. You might see it on Facebook. It will be removed and we will send it to each one of you on a personal level. So we are trying to work out the situation of resuming back the liturgy. So let me tell you what is going on, and I hope that it will make sense for many of you. I know you are in a very, very tough situation, very hard times, and let me tell you, there are three goals. The first goal is liturgies will be back. Second goal is safety of everyone, including every person. Third goal is fair system for everyone. So the first message, or the first goal for us, that to resume liturgical prayers so as we'll be able to take communion. Second goal, safety of the people who are around us, every single person, the kids, the teenagers, the adults, the older generation, and also having a fair system for everyone. So the situation in our church is very unique because we are renting out from the Episcopal Church, as you know, and the Episcopal Church, they mentioned not before mid of June 2020, that their church would be able to open, and not even confirmed mid of June, it might be later on. So speaking of end of April, we are all count this beginning of May. So we are speaking about 6 weeks, how we are going to do this for our church. So the idea was to reach out to all the Orange County churches and see their schedule, their regular time for their own schedule, and we will take the leftover of the time. الوقت المتبقي من السكيدجول بتاعهم, we can work it out, and His Eminence Ambassador is aware, and Abunas are aware, and he has blessed this option as a temporary option till we have our own place, God willing, soon, with your prayers and with your support. So there is a good news and there is a challenging situation. The good news is that starting of May 1st, we will be able, God willing, if we are ready, that we can resume back liturgies. A couple of weeks ago, this was a dream for many, and I know many of you have already reached out to me longing for communion, and unfortunately we didn't have a chance of having this option available for everyone. In order for the service to be opened and to continue is depending on you. It depends on the willingness of the priest and the cooperation of the congregation. So the willingness of the priest is there. I'm all yours. The cooperation of the church, this is your call. Your call, your kids' call, your teenagers' call, everyone's. The older generation's call, it's everyone, everyone, it's everyone. So in order to make this happen, we will have rules. I will share with you the rules. This is the diocese agreed upon rules, and we will try to work it out together. I have full faith in our small congregation that you are mature, you are aware, you are self-disciplined. You will be able to make it. And my call for the youth and the younger generation, please help us to get back. It's a stepwise. I think it is much better than staying home and not able to take in communion. It is not the best, but at least we are trying to find a little by little way of getting there. So I'm counting on all the kids, on all the youth, that you will spearhead this with your commitment, with your wisdom, with your discipline, that we can work this together. So first thing, I will share with you the rules. Second thing, I will share with you what we are doing as a church. or I will tell you what we are doing as a church. So we created on the website of the church, you don't have the link yet, it will be shared with you, a sign-up sheet. It's a little bit thorough data that you have all the information. So we are doing two in one thing. We are getting your preferences in attending liturgies. Now, this is number one. And number two, we are updating our database of the church, which is crucially important. So we are doing two things. Sign-up sheet for the liturgy and also updating the database, and it is in one form. It's one page you go through. Malish, be patient, I beg you, be patient, fill all the forms, because this is a golden opportunity for us to update all the information that we have, and it will pay back in the more we are organized now, the more things will be much easier for everyone later on. So sign up for the liturgy plus church database update. This is in one form. We'll send you this form, and please I beg you again أرجوكم كلنا نملى الفورمز. كل عيلة تملى الفورم كلها سواء الأب أو الأم, the mom or the dad. Fill all the form and write everything in it, because this is very important. It will help us plan a lot of stuff in the future. So you will receive this after we'll send you the video. We'll receive the link for signing up, and we have, today is April 28th. We have till 48 hours from today till we get this all the data information is updated. If you are not registered, then we will not be able to reach out to you, tell you, okay, you know what, why you didn't attend the church, because we will only focus on those who are registered with St. Monica to offer services for only those people. The other churches, every abuna and every church is focusing on their own congregation to make the life of everyone easier. So please sign up. If you are registered, you will be able to be notified and know when and what is the dates for praying the liturgy. If you are not registered, I'm so sorry, we will not be able to help. Please take the registration very serious. So the guidelines from the church. There is general guidelines. Guidelines when you go to church. There is guidelines in the church, and so forth. So the general guidelines, I will go through it very quickly. Please, if you are sick, have any flu symptoms, stay at home. Break time. You should sign up at your church expressing your wish to attend the liturgy. This is the form that I will share it as a church. Attendance will be organized by each church for a limited number of congregation. Most probably the household, الناس اللي عايشين مع بعض في عيلة واحدة in the same house, they will be one unit and they can stay together, so as we will save spots for more different households. You cannot attend unless you are assigned a liturgy, day and time. And the priest will confirm whether the priest or the system in the church will reach out to you through text or email, telling you, dear so and so, as you are getting confirmation for your doctor's appointment, so and so, I'm just confirming that you are attending. Please respond, you and your family are attending in this location. For in our situation, it will be in this location, in this time, in this date. The different churches, they will have their own church till God provide a church for us. So the priest will confirm the day and the time of your attendance, and for us the location as well, with your prior, and it will be in Orange County. To the day of the liturgy, no walk-ins will be allowed at any reason. فيش حد you know what, the church is open, then I will go and pray. Unfortunately, we need to go through this process. You cannot sign up to attend in more than one church. Avoid using church parking if possible, so as to avoid congregation of many people. And each church will take the precautions necessary to ensure the safety of the people inside. And when you come to church, what is required from each one? Arrive on time. There will be someone registering. You know what? Your name is here. You registered. Yes, please be inside, permitted inside the church. Oh, I'm so sorry. Your name is not here. You are not registered, or you are assigned to this other liturgy. We will not be able to. We will deny entrance to this people. Yeah, I'm so sorry, it sounds very harsh, but unless we have a strict, safe, fair goals, and system to be implemented, this we will be able to work it out. Your body temperature will be taken prior to attending the church. We are trying to offer this as a precaution. You must wear a mask and gloves all the time during the service. Again, لازم نلبس ماسك وجوانتيات all the times during the service. Please, 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 because this is one of the most important things. You must sanitize your hand when entering the church. وهيبقى في hand sanitizers while you are entering. But the church is not giving masks or gloves. This is the responsibility of the congregation to bring with you. If you have a problem in this, please reach out to me. If there is anyone older generation or people cannot reach out on the computer system and register or they need help, please reach out to me. لو في أي حد أو أي عيلة ناس كبار في السن مش قادرين يلوج in online يعملوا registration, please let me know personally وأنا I will reach out to them أو هخلي حد reach out to them. Inside of the church, keep the minimum distance, 6 feet. There will be assigned locations for the family, for the household. The church will be assigned seating to ensure proper social distancing. The same household, the same family اللي عايشين مع بعض will be sitting together. I beg the kids and the youth. I know that you are longing and you are missing your friends big time, and I am missing you too, and I am missing hugging and giving high fives and getting close to all the kids and the youth. But in this time, let us work it out together. Let us be wise, because when one person will say that this person his name is Adam, and Adam, he doesn't care, no big deal, I don't care about these rules. And Adam might be a carrier of the virus, and he doesn't know, it doesn't show on him, but he is a carrier. And he went and he hugged one of his friends, and his friend is living with a grandma or a grandpa who has a problem in his lungs. Now, Adam sent or contaminated his friend contaminated or infected his grandpa. Now the grandpa or the grandma are in serious illness. Would you be able to take the guilt and the responsibility of this act? I personally will not. So let us work it together, please. Let us work it together. You must keep minimum distance. Church will assign seating. Deacons will be called and assign clergy for each liturgy. Children will stand with their parents, even if the children are deacons. We are restricting the service. Most probably it will be one deacon inside, one deacon outside, or 2 deacons outside, and that's it. Please don't touch anything or anyone inside of the church including the icons, the relics, the clergy, the other deacons, in kissing in the holy the kiss of love in the liturgy. قبلوا بعضكم, kiss each other with you can just make the sign of appreciation or this gesture without kissing or touching the hands of anyone, and you will be anyway putting the gloves and the mask. It will be awkward and it will be funny, I think, sometimes, but this is it. During communion, you will remove the mask, and you open your mouth as much as you can, so as Abuna will give you communion, the time of the body and then the time of the blood from the mistir. Bring your own bottle of water for after communion. For the ologia or لقمة البركة or the orban, Abuna will sanitize his hands and will cut it in pieces, and it will be distributed to the congregation without touching the priest's hand or the handkerchief. After the liturgy, we will stagger your exit from the church as individuals or family. Please leave right away. No aggregation, no social gathering at the church or in the parking lot for any reason. I beg you, I beg you, I beg you. Why? Because if there is congregation or aggregation, people passing by, they say, well, those people, we don't know who they are. They are gathered together, and if anyone is infected, then all this group is infecting, and since they are in our location, we might be at risk and we might get infected. So your freedom that is affecting my health and my life. They call the police comes, he sees the church, people are disciplined, people are in different locations, there is social distancing, there is no problem. The police come, sees everyone don't care, and congregation and social gathering is at the church, it will be a big problem, and this is not going to affect us as a Church of St. Monica. but also will affect all the Coptic Church. I'm counting on your wisdom for the younger and the youth. I'm counting on your smartness because you are smart. I'm counting on your cooperation and your love and your care for the church and for the grandpa and the grandma, if you have them, for all the people who are sick, for all. So as we will reach the three goals. We will be able to take communion, we'll keep the safety of everyone, and it will be a fair system for everyone. May God bless everyone. Please stay safe. Please be understanding to this situation. And may God bless all the plans. Last but not least, the church, I will be sending you the link for registration for the liturgy plus database, the church database update. I beg you, this is very important. If you are not registered, well, I'm not going to reach out to you. I'm not going to reach out to people who are not registered. I will focus on all those who registered the names. And don't tell me I have registered 2 years ago and last year. No, this is the beginning. This is the start. This is where we should do it, and it will just take from you a few minutes. May God bless you. Please pray for me, and I can't wait to see everyone behind the mass and with gloves. And may God open the doors of all the churches. I'm very, very thankful for all the churches and the abunas who offered their churches for us to pray in. And may God reward them until we have our own permanent home for the Church of St. Monica. We'll keep this in our prayers. Please pray Psalm 126 in your prayers that إن لم يبني الرب البيت فباطلا يتعب البناؤون. If the Lord did not build his house, so the builders are laboring in vain. May God bless you. Please pray for me and be safe. To whom is the glory forever and ever. Amen.